thanks again for joining my video. This is Fab Food Fridays with Farah, and today I am going to show you how to make teriyaki beef flavored chow mein and how I turned it from that to this. So follow along. All right, so this is the packs. I used 2 of them. I then used about a 1/4 cup of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of oregano, 2 tablespoons of onion powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of basil, a 1/4 teaspoon of ground thyme, half a red bell pepper, half a orange bell pepper, half a yellow bell pepper, half a green bell pepper, and half of a yellow onion. I have my strainer and my bowl and a couple of things I needed to accomplish this dish. It's very simple, easy. So I start with cutting all of my bell peppers in half. I save the rest of it for another recipe that I'll probably be uploading next week, possibly. I go ahead, I get rid of the seeds, and then I start cutting them up. I start cutting them up the long way, and I'm starting with my yellow bell pepper. I love vegetables. Vegetables are great for you. And then this is where I start the dicing process. And I'm a type of individual that likes using vegetables, lots of flavor. I try to get my vegetables wherever I can. So if you are someone who enjoys vegetables, this recipe will be good for you. I really enjoyed it. It was easy to make. It didn't take me too much time to, complete this process. The only part about recording is the editing part may make the, cooking part a little bit longer because you have to stop, make sure your shot is correct. And I'm trying to get better at this. So that's about it. But other than that, this recipe did not take too long. Look at how beautiful those colors are. Amazing. So here I am cutting my yellow onion. Remember, I stated I only use half of this because I'm only using 2 packs. And to me, it's enough to feed 2 people, of course. So this is me just getting rid of that part of the onion, peeling it. Sorry, y'all. My peeling looks a little hot, a little mess, but it gets the job done. I think I was kind of in a rush when I was doing this, but you know how that goes. And so, yeah, that's how I got it done. So this is me cutting it in half. And I always like to wear glasses. Well, I wear glasses anyways, but I just make sure I'm wearing my glasses whenever I'm cutting onions because I don't like that feeling of, tears coming down my eyes and all of that. I don't like it. I don't like the irritation. So I try to protect myself as much as possible. If you feel that way, please drop a comment and tell me how you don't like how onions have the ability to make tears come down your face. Like you just been crying. And this is not a sad moment. This is a happy moment. Why? Because we're eating. So that's the outcome of me cutting my onions. So I'm showing you my bell peppers, my onions, and then the rest of the ingredients. Everything will be listed in the description box. I take my oil, put it in the pan, and wait for the pan to get hot. This is me making sure that the pan is well oiled. And I'm adding those beautiful bell peppers. I just love vibrant colors. Add it to the pan along with my wooden spoon. I'm, make sure everything is good and hot. I cover it. And then I add my onions. If you notice, or if you look at my previous videos, I always like to saute my bell peppers first, right? Because they take a little bit longer to cook. And then I add my onions to the pan. So you'll start to notice a pattern. And then I'm showing you my beautiful ingredients that I'm going to add to my pan. Now, if there is something that, if you're not much of a garlic person or an onion person, you don't have to, try it. If you feel like, hey, you don't like it, you want to remove some ingredients, you're more than likely to do that because not everything that I list in the description box you're going to like. Everyone has a different taste. But me, I love vegetables. I love the taste of basil. These are things that I enjoy. But I like with cooking, it's experimenting. It's experimenting with your taste buds, what you like, what you enjoy. You know, you try things out until you're like, you know what, this is a hit. I'm going to keep trying it. That's what I love about cooking. It's just the different flavors you can mix up, or what you could choose to do, choose to use or not. So I'm mixing it up. I'm mixing it up. I'm mixing in that kitchen. You know you like that. But but yeah, this looks good already. And here I am. I'm separating my sauce packets, my noodles, and then my vegetables. I just wanted everything like separate. And this is me showing you that. So I got my water hot. I'm adding the noodles, the uncooked noodles, to the hot water. And then I add the vegetables on top, giving it a nice little stir. And then this is it after cooking. I add the sauce packets to the noodles. And then I didn't use all the ingredients in the beginning. I used half. I should have mentioned that in the beginning. I used half when I was cooking my bell peppers, and the remainder in the noodles, so I can make sure everything is like well seasoned. I should have mentioned that at first, but hey, we got this far, right? So I add my cooked bell peppers and onions to my noodles. I give them a nice stir, and look at how nice that looks already. Now, if you don't want your noodles as cooked, it's okay. It's up to you, like I said, because some people, they don't like them as cooked, if that makes sense. For me, I like everything well cooked. And I separated the water. I make that strainer that you see in the beginning. I use that. And this is the outcome. I use some avocado. Look at that. You can't tell me that doesn't look amazing. I loved it. Please tell me how you enjoyed making this recipe. Thanks again for taking the time to watch my video. See you next time.